Hello everyone, welcome to another new lecture. Today we will discuss a very common question. I frequently encounter it from students all over the world. The question is MBA or Masters, which option is better for me? First off, you have to understand that nobody can answer this question for you. The truth is you have to find the answer yourself. You might think that what's the purpose of this video then? Well, the video will help you to make an informed decision, but the decision is yours and it is only you who can make it. Now, let's turn our attention to help you find the answer. Once again, it's you who will have to find the answer for yourself. There are several elements that you have to consider before deciding which option would suit you most. First, we look at your focus. MBA is a business degree, that is for sure. It also works as a pathway provider to a new career. And it is just not a random degree. It is designed for at least mid-level managers, but many people from the very top of an organization also decide to go for MBA. On the other hand, Masters is a specialized degree. It can be in business, engineering, medical, or any discipline. The idea is to offer you specialized knowledge through the course. For example, if you want to become a data scientist or a digital marketeer, a master's degree on the specific domain will help you achieve your goal. Next, we will take the end goal into consideration. It means after completing this course, what you ultimately want to achieve. That is a question you have to ask yourself first. If your goal is to become a corporate leader, MBA will give you access to that world. It not only teaches you to understand aspects of leadership well, it also allows you to develop networks. I met many top school MBA alumni and almost everyone said the key takeaway out of their course was the networking opportunities. But if you want to become an expert, Masters will be your way forward. MBA is often called Jack of all trades, Master of none. It's very true. If you want to become a master on a particular topic, you have to study a master's course. Now, let's look at these two types of courses from work experiences point of view. MBA is particularly designed for mid-level executives. I'm aware that students sometimes go for an MBA degree in some countries right after their graduation. This is against the common practice exists in the top schools. If you have recently graduated, you must wait until you gain enough experience before going for an MBA. Some schools might give you a chance to do an MBA without any work experience. But this will raise questions about the qualification you achieved and its quality. I have seen many people start to hide their MBA degrees that they got early on in their career, because those MBAs were not giving them access to entry-level jobs, and employers were not thinking they are experienced enough for the mid-level positions. Such a decision could lead to a catch-22 problem. However, if you have 5 to 8 years work experience and want to move to a more leading role, an MBA will help you massively. I have seen people stuck in the same position for many years and then they did an MBA that allowed them to break the deadlock and move to a much better position or switch their roles. Masters, on the other hand, will be an excellent option to enhance your chances of securing an entry-level position. If you are already in an entry-level position, a master's can help you leap forward and jump to a mid-level position early in your career. The fourth element we consider is career switch. If you want to switch your career to a different role, more like a leadership position, MBA works as a pathway. Many top tech company CEOs were initially software engineers. Later, they switched their role to a management position, and top school MBAs helped them massively. But if you want to become an expert, you might notice that I keep saying this, masters will be your way forward. I frequently encounter with students who did their bachelor in one specialization, for example accounting or HR, and now they want to switch to a different domain such as a supply chain or digital marketing. Many of them successfully did it by doing a master's degree on the new domain they like to switch. In situations like this, MBA isn't helpful, rather a master's will be helpful massively. The fifth and the final consideration will be the cost. MBAs are more expensive than masters. Top school MBAs could be really very expensive. On the other hand, masters are relatively less expensive. In a mid-range university, the difference may not be significant, but at a top school, their fees will be poles apart. But that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your ambition of doing an MBA. If your goal requires an MBA, try to secure scholarships or funding through alternative sources. Always remember, master's degree will not going to replace an MBA. If MBA is necessary, you have to be smart enough to manage the cost. By now, you possibly realized why I told at the very beginning of this video that the decision must come from you. Nobody knows your goal better than you. You have a goal in your mind and you will try to achieve that goal in your career. If that goal requires an MBA degree to reach there, go for an MBA. If a master's degree suits better, go for a master's. You don't have to make a decision now or very soon. If you are confused and undecided between the options, give yourself some time. You will see your mind keeps working behind the curtain and eventually you can come up with a decision. Just don't rush. Take it easy and good luck.